So what do you call a troupe of actors, theatre directors and stage designers that come together? Well, in South Africa, they call them Mechanicals, and I've got some of them in studio today. We're going to find out what the Mechanicals are. Good morning, Christopher, Kate, Scott and Tineri. Welcome to Expresso. What is the Mechanicals? I've given my little version of it, but I'm probably totally wrong.
Okay, I'll kick off. The Mechanicals are a collective of passionate theatre players come together to tell stories, and they work collectively rather than as a company that comes to work because they have to. They come to work as a collective because they want to play, and they want to engage in their art and their craft, and they do that with a professional intent that is really very admirable is the word I'm looking for.
Now, Kate, Christopher said you get together for professional intent. What are you guys working on at the moment? What productions?
At the moment, we're doing 2 productions at the same time, which is awesome. We're playing in repertory, something that is done often overseas but not seen very often in this country. We're doing a Sam Shepard, which is A Lie of the Mind. Really amazing, raw, dramatic, wonderful, inspiring stuff. And then we are doing that juxtaposed with the Tom Stoppard, which is The Real Inspector Hound, which is wonderful, farcical British humour at its best, a kind of whodunit crime thriller, which is just wonderful to watch and will have you laughing till you cry. So it's a wonderful mix.
But how do you cope in doing that wonderful mix? How do you remember what lines go where? which production you're working on?
Sometimes we don't. Doing 2 shows at once is different to rehearsing. Obviously, it's different to rehearsing one show because you gotta remember that in the end you're actually doing repertory theatre. You're not doing A Lie of the Mind or The Real Inspector Hound. You're packaging 2 shows at once. You know, I think that's the kick for the audience because they come one night and they watch you in The Real Inspector Hound, which is a comedy, and the next night you completely flip over to something completely different. So they kind of get like a package deal with the 2 shows. I think that's the kick of rep theatre.
Yeah, it's the whole experience and the exercise as a performer, getting into that rhythm of doing 2 shows at the same time and getting into the rhythm of learning different lines and working with different people in different spots. And
you mentioned working with different people. What if the lead actor and lead actress don't like each other, or the behind-the-scenes cattiness? What happens there?
There's no such thing in our company. We find that we're a group of friends, which helps. It means because we've got such a short rehearsal period, we don't have time to get to know each other and everything. We all know and trust each other from the word go, so that shortens the rehearsal time for all of us. And we're an ensemble cast. There are no leads and small parts and big parts. Everybody plays all the parts, and that's the most important thing. And it's all about supporting one another and knowing that, you know, we're all there for the same thing.
And currently, really Grahamstown Festival, you guys heading through there?
No, we're not.
Not at all.
No. We've been there a couple of times. We were there last year with a show called Decadence, and the year before with a show called Zoo Story. But I think this year we took stock of the Grahamstown Festival just to settle back into the rep. I think we're going to give it another kick next year, hopefully. Yeah.
And the dates that people can catch the production and where? The Little Theatre?
The Little Theatre, which is on the Heading campus, which is 37 Orange Street, just opposite the lobby in the Mount Nelson in town. And it's basically the Real Inspector Hound is running until the 23rd of this month, and then we've got The Lie of the Mind, which is running an extra week till the 30th, and they are on alternate weeks. So this week is A Lie of the Mind, next week is The Real Inspector Hound, and then they swap like that until the 30th. And then August to September, we're doing an Afrikaans production.
Oh, what's it called?
Yeah, well, Tineri can tell you a little bit about it.
We're doing Die Rebellie van die Vras Verwy.
Jy kan in Afrikaans praat. Verduidelik vir ons van hierdie fabulous
Ons doen Die Rebellie van die Vras Verwy onder die regie van Albert Maritz. Die Rebellie van die Vras Verwy is oorspronklik 'n hoorspel geskryf deur Chris Barnard, en ons sal dit aanbied by die Intimate Theater wat net agter die Little is, ook op Heading campus. Dit is 37 Orange Street, Oranjestraat in Gardens.
And that's from the 9th of August to the 3rd of September.
Yeah. So don't miss out. So it's definitely for theatre lovers and for non-theatre lovers an ideal introduction to come and see and enjoy.
Yeah, something that they love. Yeah,
Thank you so much for joining us here on Expresso.
Thank you.
All the dates, all the details, if you've missed anything, on our website, expressoshow.com. 3 fabulous productions hitting Cape Town, a must-see for everyone. Now, a must-see is The Boys in the Kitchen. I don't know what they're going to be up to, but they're making something. Let's go check it out.